Third Post Media Podcast, No Mics, back again with our guest,
Jason
Gutierrez. I really didn't know his name.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. You just told me yours, and I absolutely forgot both of yours.
You from Debate 708, and
Yes.
you got another thing called Inconsistency.
Yes, sir. That is exactly right.
So tell us about your shit before we get into these fucking topics.
Okay, so Debate 708, I generally I try to make it very light, very quick. We seem to sometimes go very deep, and me and Richard will butt heads. Last time we went on a whole theological, like, is God real? What is God? Should you judge? Should you not?
We already know about that one. Yo.
But we generally try to, like, throw in mostly light topics, whether it's this celebrity did that, or sex robots are taking over the world. So we try to go that and try to keep as light as politics as we can in this day where you can't talk about anything without politics being involved in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Inconsistency, that's on YouTube. That one I'll go just straight politics. I'll take two or three. Yeah, exactly right. A deep dive on politics or whatever has me heated in the culture.
Right.
And that. So that'd be me more like an hour. And the other one's just, you can go from an hour to three.
Yeah,
and then just, you know.
So it was like 2 hours and 23 minutes.
Shit.
Hey, when you got a lot to say, you got a lot to say.
Yeah, I guess. Hey.
We also just do it kind of live, so it seems to, when you start cutting, you can take out a lot of time. But if you just go live, all the ums and dead spaces, they start filling up a lot of time. And you look and you're like, oh, it's been an hour and a half.
Right.
And we still got this list to hit.
Yeah, because we limit on the dead space. So.
Yeah, because we try to keep the topics going so
it
won't be like that, the quiet moments, or so you won't get that awkward silence.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I feel that. Everybody tries to.
I think that's why we used to do damn near 2 hours, then we started cutting it shorter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that end we just started running out of shit.
Be more concise with the points.
Yeah.
Get straight to, like, if you got a point to make, try to make it. Sometimes you don't.
Because one podcast we spent the whole hour on one topic.
Yeah, we did.
I think it's probably.
But sometimes those would be a good show too, because like that means you were really passionate about whatever that one topic was.
Right.
And then sometimes it's like, you know what, the rest of it, like, we had it planned, but you can just, you can just, like, toss it and we just do a show.
It's been plenty of times where we
did, like, rants, like 20-minute rants one time in the first beginning of the podcast, talking about porn.
Yeah, we did do that.
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite site? Just
don't get it started. It's going to happen again. Don't do that.
It's just fine with me. Favorite site right now would have to be Reddit.
So
Twitter. Reddit.
Twitter is every once in a while I'll just go to nude. Just look up nude in Twitter.
Listen,
me, all I gotta do is go on my timeline.
Listen. Yeah, I can scroll my timeline on Reddit and
you see
that goes some shit.
Get deep throated or something.
So I guess you enjoy more of the, like, amateur thing? Is that?
I wouldn't say no, because I put it to you like this. Whatever come across my timeline, I'm going to check out the rest of it.
If it look good. If it look good.
And I didn't realize how big that shit was on Reddit anyway. Yeah. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
This whole subreddit is dedicated to, like, foot fetish. And then, like, another subreddit that was dedicated to, like, specifically brown nipples on women. And I was like,
okay, let's do that one.
Very specific.
Who likes, what are we? Are you a brown nipple fan? I'm a pink nipple fan, personally.
I'm a nipple fan.
Yeah, I'm just nipple.
Yeah. But, like, I like a nice Hershey's Kiss pink nipple.
You know what? You know what throws me off, though? They call it, I learned this on Reddit, too. Ghost nipples.
Okay.
It's like you can't see their areola. They areola is like, it's mostly white. Only person I ever seen this with, only people you see with this is white girls.
Yeah.
They don't, like, you can't really see their areola on their titty.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So like it's there.
It looks like a skin tag coming out.
Like no, it's there. Like if they get a tan, you can see it, but it matches their skin tone.
Right, like the anime or some shit.
Yeah.
So and they call that shit ghost nipple.
Hentai,
it's there, but you can't really tell.
Oh.
I'm gonna look up ghost nipple on my favorite site.
That's what I'm saying.
To.
You will see.
It don't matter to me.
I'm out here fucking learning.
Okay. We got things to look up when we get home.
What else?
One of his on Twitter.
Ghost nipples.
Oh, absolutely. But you're probably gonna get a lot of drawings of ghost nipples first.
Right.
That's the only creepy thing about searching anything.
It.
Right.
Ghost nipples. Period. And then no picture.
I had never seen a white girl with ghost nipples before. Any white girl I ever dealt with,
They've got real nipples.
Right. You can see it.
I'm mostly seeing it in hentai.
I see it now. Like I said,
that's the only reason why.
You know, I can't. You know, that shit don't do shit for me.
But you can't not watch it either because whatever porn you are watching, somewhere in the corner, there's some giant Hulk man just beating up this poor
the
tiny woman.
You definitely see they have the
the motherfucking ass in the corner be funny as hell.
Wild as shit.
It really is crazy.
Yeah, I definitely
think it should be
find
illegal.
some of them though.
Some of them are illegal because they be using girls' faces from Instagram.
Yeah, I heard they sometimes they cut the face.
Because I was like, I follow her.
Right.
She ain't a porn star.
Right.
I wonder how upset would you be if you just like. I don't feel like I would either.
It was actually a case, bro, against one of those companies who be creating those advertisements. Cause the girl, she said somebody saw her on the site. She tried to contact them about taking the advertisement down. She went through this whole court system, whatever. But yeah, they take girls' pictures. Like literally, if your Facebook is open to the public, they can take your picture and use it in their advertisement.
They just Photoshop you out, making some face, and then you just
get
a stroke on.
Change the topic because we can go out this for hours.
Okay. Sure. Shoot.
Before the camera came on, you was asking, I guess the Jaden Smith thing where he was sending water to.
Yeah. So the article just says Jaden Smith making a foundation to bring water to Flint.
That's the thing that like draw you in, but
and it's like I don't know. Is he bringing like a flask of water?
It's his foundation that he got called Just Goods or something like that, and he teaming up with a church, and they bringing like clean water. They bring some type of either like a filtration system or something, so where they can like clean out their water, or they just bring clean water to Flint, and they giving it out to them.
Okay, see, because if it's building filters, that's fine. But what annoys me is like Flint's been going on for a long time. It's about time we stop sending water bottles.
Yeah.
And somebody start putting in filters.
That's been depleting, so they coming up with a thing. He gonna engineer it. He's to like filter the water and everything.
Yeah. Because that's just ineffective to constantly be bringing in water bottles.
Yeah, they try to design and engineer the system. Yep.
Honestly, if I lived in Flint, that would probably be the first thing I would invest in, just a reverse osmosis system right under the sink.
Right. Because I remember, like, it was...
Then I'll start selling water myself.
Right. Everybody was talking about it for a hot second, then I guess after the people who caused it, after they was getting in trouble, I guess they thought it was going to get fixed, or it seemed like it was going towards getting fixed, but after that, it just seemed like it's been...
I know they saying something to where they know they're getting new pipelines.
It seemed like progress has been stagnant.
But they won't
Nothing's happening.
Yeah, I don't know how they haven't like just called up some like real big plumbing companies. Like even just the people. How do you not just call up some companies and be like, okay?
But like I was saying, they got like they signed something to where they gonna get new pipelines, but that shit won't. They won't have full new pipelines till like 2021 or some shit because they gotta replace damn near every fucking pipe.
But they gotta get started at some point.
They have, I think. I'm guessing they have.
I'll put this.
You know how the city works?
From my perspective, then. Japan and China literally can tear up some shit or fix some shit in a matter of 14 hours.
Exactly.
They also have no unions and no fucking labor laws at all.
And I understand
they know how to do that shit.
But also, they work ethic, and also if you look at it, I put like this: you gotta shame the people to get that shit done. You gotta shame the government to get that shit done.
Yeah. Look
at Japanese people; they get that shit done. Y'all motherfuckers get that shit done too.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it should be up to the government. I really think like it should be just a group, even if it was 10 people that have any kind of juice in the society. Go up to plumbing companies like big ones and be like, hey, we need a quote. How much and how long would it take for you to get us to improve, like, what can you do logistically? Go to the companies themselves. Be like, what can you logistically do to do that?
Yeah, because, like...
Give us a quote, and then we'll go fund me it. And, I mean, come on, who's not going to sponsor that? Do you know how happy any company would be to, like, what if the water tower in Flint said Walmart? Do you know how happy Walmart would be with that advertisement?
Like
how do they not do this already?
Like what ComEd did, like when Puerto Rico had their hurricane and all their power was out, ComEd sent people from the States, because my uncle worked for ComEd. Mm-hmm. They send people from the States over there, round trip, to go over there and work, and they get paid and all like that. Like, I get what you're saying, like, some shit like that. But, you know, not everybody thinks the same. Not all companies think the same. They was probably thinking like, hey, shit.
It just seemed like an issue that should have been fixed a long time
Yeah,
ago.
it should, because it happened in what, 2014?
Well, I mean, it was happening
It was
before that.
happening
It just
before that.
like caught on.
Well, it got real.
When it became the big talk of the,
Right.
the fucking...
Right, because it just started with, it's some lead.
When it basically became a meme.
Right. Yeah, where they water is now brown now. Like 2014 or some shit.
I mean,
really
because that make and also that make you not even trust your own water because we like when I try to make sure I drink enough water. Lips be dry and shit, but I know for a fact I thought when I freeze my water and I pull it out, that shit smelled too strong of chlorine. Now they say that shit is safe at certain levels, but it seems like the levels is getting too fucking high.
They said
when you smell it, safe at certain levels. Matter of fact, when you smell it, I bought that from the store, but I got another one that smell like chlorine. I had to pull that shit out.
Yeah. So what you don't want to ever do is actually test your water, because then you're just gonna be like schizophrenic level, like I'm being poisoned constantly.
I try not to, but it's hard not to think about. Like if Flint going through that, what's happening here?
Well, yeah, I mean it's not the best water, and it's actually relatively good water compared to a lot of the country because we got the lake right there. But yeah, it's still not great. Yeah, it's really not.
Shit,
we all should
be polluting that motherfucking lake though. Shit,
right.
Dude, I went to the beach last summer. Nigga, it was all type of dead birds and bags and shit in the lake. I'm like, ugh. And I damn near drowned in it, so like I swallowed half the water.
I don't like the lake, man. It's too cold.
If I go to the lake, I'm sitting at the edge of the water and I'm good. I'm not getting this shit.
It's far too cold.
I saw a dead bird flow past me. I was like, hey, this bad a bitch. And then the bag had my foot. Damn, they killed me. I'm not going back there.
It's also harder to swim than in the ocean because it's less dense.
Yes.
And if you're in the ocean, it really is like a coast. You can just chill. In the lake, you gotta really want it. You gotta want to survive.
Tired as hell if you get. Let's just say you get tired if you fuck around and get drifted away.
Oh my god, I miss the ocean so much.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm good. And then the lifeguards just went off duty, and I damn near drowned. I was.
Yeah,
I'm some bullshit.
I've like I told you, I never went to the lake and like or the beach and damn near drowned, but I damn near drowned in the pool before.
Have you ever been on a diving board?
No. Hell no.
It's like it only happens on cartoons. Yeah. Well, has anybody ever been on a real
How many
diving
people
board?
have you asked that? How many people have you asked that have been on the and they said no, they haven't been on one?
Not a lot, but I don't feel like I've ever seen one. Nobody that I know has ever been like, oh yeah, I was on the diving board yesterday.
Unless you ask like real people that actually swam.
Right.
They've been on that. Yeah, they've been on that.
They've been on swim teams or something like that.
Well, but usually they'll do starting blocks. I've jumped off starting blocks, but never like diving board. Never one of those cartoonish. You look down, you see the continent.
Tall ones.
Yeah.
Right. I've been to pools where they've been there, and then I didn't look at them.
They got one at like Gage Park.
They ain't have one in there.
They had like outside. They had like a diving board out there. It ain't that tall though.
Yeah. It ain't that high.
Yeah, it's just like this the pool, and it's like right there. Well, but it's like near the deep end though.
I would do like a 6-foot diving board. That seems like a fun.
No, that's too fucking far. I'm good. I'm 6'4". I'm good. I'm not. Hell, so I know how tall fucking.
I'll put it to you like this. I just want to enjoy and float in the water. Yeah. I don't want to be jumping off shit.
Fart in the water and shit. Probably go past a little jet, put your little balls on it. Woo! I'll sit here for a minute.
No, what I will say, damn near drowning, it wasn't as traumatic as people make it out to be.
I wouldn't know.
Well, that's because you haven't hit, because I heard drowning is like one of the worst ways you can go because you start off, you feel like a burning sensation in your chest. That means your lungs are fucking about to explode. Mm-hmm. And then you like conscious that whole time.
Right, you conscious drowning.
You feel all that shit. It's like getting burned alive. You feel all that shit. You basically conscious until you fucking
lose consciousness.
That's the thing. You gonna feel all that shit still.
Right.
So I don't know if you really call it lose consciousness.
Have you seen these deep dive or free diving? I think they call it, where they'll basically go to like 14 feet down, no tank.
Hell yeah! Somebody died from that.
Oh, how could they?
Yeah, it was a professional free dive. I don't know how you.
And they go 14 feet down, no tank.
They like the record is like what?
I don't know the record. It's ridiculous. It's something that you're like.
Like
so I wouldn't do that shit.
You're a mermaid now? Like,
right.
It really is.
I think a woman died.
And then I heard diving so deep, it's like some pressurizing your body.
Mm-hmm.
They run into some type of issue with that shit. I'm like,
Yeah, they
asking
apparently
to be.
they train forever. Apparently, you have to be like real still because you have to not use the oxygen in your bloodstream.
Right.
So you have to be like as still and calm as possible.
Because if you panic, you're gonna kill your fucking
Yeah, that seems so extra. I don't understand what the.
They trying to really be.
It's an extreme sport.
They want to be what they call them. What the motherfuckers from Aquaman, Atlantean,
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah.
They
They
trying
can't
to
die
be
that
around.
motherfucker. I think the record was like 100 feet, some shit. I don't know.
I wouldn't know, but it was crazy. It really is.
First of all, I
They're
swear,
down there
I ain't even got the
like
lung capacity.
like
All
seven
breath.
7 minutes at least, 10, 12. Like it's double-digit minutes.
I could barely hold my breath for 30 seconds on the water because I just panic like, oh, I'm finna die. And I just, I'm trying to learn. Though. I'm trying to
I ain't
like,
got the lung capacity for that shit.
I just
so
be
I
like,
ain't have
I psych myself out though when I hold my breath underwater.
Yeah, there's a lot of like don't panic.
Yeah, but you get no panic.
Yeah.
Some touched my damn foot in that lake. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Oh my god, I was in Key West and I was in the water. I was swimming. I was having the time of my life. I must have been 15. What's this on my foot? It felt like a plastic bag was on my foot. I like monkey pawed it when I grabbed it with my foot. I picked it up. It was a jellyfish.
Oh, hell no.
I flew to the shore like a jet ski, bro. I was on top of the water. I couldn't get out of the water fast enough. I freaked out.
It stung you?
No, it was dead.
Oh, luckily.
Yeah, but
How do you even know a jellyfish is dead or not?
Okay.
Because the bitches just
you,
float.
you got a good point. I assumed it was dead because
Right.
it didn't sting me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I grabbed it with my foot and then I grabbed it with my hand. I pulled it up. I was like, that's a jellyfish. Run.
You know, like, well, you know you got the remedy already in case it did sting.
Yeah, I don't know if I was aware at the time,
Because
man.
you get just piss on yourself.
Yeah.
That's a false.
Is that?
Yes.
I would have tried
Who
it.
said that?
I'm telling you, I read that shit was false.
You know what? If you get stung by a jellyfish, go ahead and try it.
I'm not letting nobody pee on me first.
No, don't let nobody. I'm talking about him. Do it himself.
Yeah.
It's not a cure. It's just a society to burn.
Oh, sure. I'm pretty sure I seen.
Because they
that
use
said
like
that-
what
that was
vinegar
enough.
or something right now. Like
I have no clue.
it's something that the acid in our pee is like equivalent to whatever they use to society to burn, but it's not like a cure for like.
So basically, people who don't drink a lot of water gonna be more effective.
no, it's
Piss be yellow as hell.
like yeah, it don't matter. Like, it don't matter. Like you wouldn't drink clear piss anyway.
I mean, I wouldn't drink piss at all.
Exactly. So I'm just
I've
saying,
seen-
piss period. So yeah, help. But like, yeah.
Have you seen jellyfish scars?
Nah.
Dude, they look like you've been branded. It's crazy.
It look like stretch marks.
Yeah, like red inflamed stretch.
Dude, like that
it's
shit
nuts.
sting. I seen that shit. Like I just one day went on a jellyfish craze because I'm
You
like
was looking
really
that shit up?
infatuated with them. Like I was like, oh, that's what's up.
They look so cool though. Don't
Yeah,
they look like they'd be a dope pet or whatever?
Except them box ones. Them
Yeah,
box
I
ones
definitely did a
fucking-
drawing.
The real big ones.
And
I
I
seen
put it
them
on my
Finding Nemo.
Instagram.
The bitches look scary.
That's the closest fascination I had with jellyfish. I drew one, put it on my Instagram, the time lapse of me drawing it, and then after
It's
that,
one of the most poisonous fucking things in the world.
Can you have a jellyfish? I don't
Nah.
think you. Why not?
Because they're exotic and I don't know.
like as a pet,
Yeah.
You can't have them.
I think they'll die if you ain't got a big ass tank.
No, because they just drift. I think it's. I don't really know why. Maybe because they're just so exotic.
I think it would probably be hard to keep it alive. I would assume.
Yeah.
But
Because it's certain water.
I
they
want a
could be in,
jellyfish, bro.
Like any fish. I want to too, actually.
I'm gonna have a jellyfish.
Then
And
them
Maybe you gotta spend a lot of
then-
money to get it.
Then them motherfuckers live forever.
Do they? Well, they
They-
don't do anything, so.
Yeah, they ain't got no fucking organs.
Because they eat, they do eat. They eat like microorganisms.
They eat. I seen one eat a fish.
What?
Yeah, seen a video with a.
Well, like
it
they
grabbed a
can
fish.
eat microorganisms in the water too.
What?
But like the big ones do eat. They can't eat.
Yeah.
That's what
It
they.
was-
That's what
it
they
had
have
to
little
be
stingers
big.
for.
Yeah,
But what is it? It has a mouth?
Yeah.
I seen it. It just like the little opening where it be moved. The way it moved, it grabbed the fish. It wasn't a big fish. It was a small fish.
Uh-huh.
But you know how a squid has up under the tentacles, the
Yeah,
mouth like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's
The
kinda
video
like that
didn't
with
show
the
how
jelly.
it digests.
That's what because can't you see through them? Like,
Right. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I would.
That's the brain.
They
you see.
didn't. They should have kept. They should have kept the video footage going.
I want to see how they reproduce.
Huh.
That's the thing. That's the thing I have yet to see. I've seen how they eat because I was real eager to see how they do.
You want to see some jellyfish porn?
No, not that. I want to see how they have. Do they even like how they have the baby? Like,
Yeah, I think we need to have
I
a
say-
jellyfish expert on.
Not all jellyfish I see through though. Some
Yeah.
you like the real big ones? Hell no. You seen the real big ones like on Finding Nemo?
I mean, not in person. I haven't made the trip.
Them big motherfuckers.
I don't think
That's
I
the
want
one-
to see them
You
either.
ever seen Steve-O's YouTube channel?
Well, I know who Steve-O is, but I'm
It's on. No, it was on Wild Boys actually. He had this. They had picked up the big jellyfish, and I think it was either his channel or it was either on his channel or on Wild Boys. They had the big ass jellyfish and threw it on his back. And that's what he did. Yeah, he was like, get it off, dude, get it off. They was just out there fucking with jellyfish.
And fucking up each other.
Yeah. Fucking up his tattoo. You saw he has a tattoo of him on his back.
Yeah.
Shit, barely now, because he had did a stunt with some fucking fluid from a plane, and he got burned. He had 3rd-degree burns, blisters all over him. Like, some of his tattoos don't even look right no more.
Imagine being his doctor.
Hey, like a motherfucker.
Imagine being his mama. How she feel about this dumb motherfucker?
I don't know if he has parents. Something tells me.
Right.
Something tells me there must have been a conflict.
Well, when he was doing Jackass, you know the stunt they did with the car up the butt.
Yeah.
He said his dad talked to him or he talked to his dad about something about his dad. So I know his parents was like in this life. They know what he's doing.
They see him doing this dumb shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, he was a circus clown. He was a circus clown.
He been because the first time they ever met him, he swatted a goldfish for him.
Yeah.
They probably knew really early on. They're like, this kid's fucked up.
Because he wanted to be a circus clown. Like, how many people you know want to be a circus clown? I rarely know anybody having.
Yeah, so parents out there, first sign that you need to take your kid to therapy. He wants to be a circus clown.
Right. I mean, support the kid. What they do, except if they murderers and shit like that. But you know, some parents still do support their kid. Hey, baby, you want to go ahead and kill? Go ahead.
What?
But no.
That sounds like some motherfucking
like Jason.
Yeah, right.
She started that shit. And she just like finished what I started. Because I ain't gonna be around forever. You will.
That shit's crazy.
If you look at Jason's overall story, that's basically what his mama was telling him. So yeah, she was the first Jason.
I guess we get into some call that pop culture topic.
Which one?
The future and the fat chicks.
Oh,
that shit was hilarious.
Just dope men. That's what we can call this? The dope men segment.
That shit was hilarious.
My thing was, the internet can continue to show that how information spreads without actually getting all the facts. Because from my understanding, I don't even think he the one that said don't let fat bitches in the club. I think the promoter didn't want to let some fat chick in the club.
Like a particular one?
Right.
Oh.
And that's what I'm seeing. Listen, you not looking very good. Maybe another. I guarantee you, every chick in that club was not, slim and beautiful.
Well, I mean, so was this a random club? There's a lot of details. So, okay, the story is that the article says that Future doesn't let big women in the club,
and that was just the headline to get you to read.
Right. Of course, that's.
And then the girl, the story was centered around. At first she was saying Future, but then I seen her tweet from the girl that said, the promoter.
Okay.
So she already just salty as hell. If you think if you good in your body and you comfortable, fuck you need to go to the internet for just to blast them because it's Future. Because the only reason we even talking about this shit because Future name is attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I think if it would have ever been, if any club would have came out and be like, oh yeah, we don't like fat chicks, I don't think that's
right.
That's okay.
I think if it was just that random promoter who said this and just her and with no Future. The story, we wouldn't be talking about this shit on the podcast.
I think it would have been.
For sure, it would have been a smaller story.
More crazy. It's even more crazy with Future name, but like what you said, like if it was just like a normal club saying that shit, it wouldn't be crazy unless they actually caught the motherfucker saying it, not just a rumor or something. Then that shit would go viral. Then we'll be talking about it. But
because honestly, they could have denied that shit. Like they don't know what the fuck she talking about.
You know what I mean? Like if there's no definitive proof, then it wouldn't be. But coming from Future,
what if they go the whole other way? They just go, Your Honor. Exhibit A.
But it's coming from Future, like it's some people coming from Future who is this, artist, public figure. So it's like, hold on, motherfuckers get to thinking. Future said that. Well, Future did go out with a couple skinny bitches in his time. So,
but also, you can also look at the fact that,
shout out to Sierra.
Obviously, they feel some type of way because if they didn't, they would. Man, big bitches is salty online right now.
They are.
They doing whole threads, big and beautiful.
But they're the loudest ones about being big and beautiful and confident. It's like, okay, if that's it, then make your own big, beautiful, confident club somewhere else. Just be sure Future's not attending.
They discriminate against us. They discriminate against us big dudes. You don't see us making threads and shit sometimes.
I've never seen anybody anywhere where they're like, big dudes not allowed.
Right.
Never seen that one at the club.
Women.
Well, no, actually, yeah, they get included all the time. They
Women
gotta
do
wait.
it, but not no public places or nothing.
Sure, but I mean, we're like as men, we're generally excluded anyway because
Right.
we're the ones that have to
'Cause
wait
honestly,
outside. Or
I've seen women will be with that dude as long as he provides something in some way, no matter what size he is. Niggas, on the other hand, we ain't doing that shit. I've messed with a big girl before. No problem on my end. Will I do it now? No.
Why?
Right now, can't feed her ass.
Hell no.
Can't feed her ass.
I don't know.
I'm broke right now. Big girls don't want a broke nigga right now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, a rough one is got you skinny and now you're just like blowing up, and it's like it's okay to a certain point, and you're like, I don't like looking at you no more. Can you please like turn this around? Because it's like, because they carry themselves different. Like if like a bigger girl, not necessarily like huge girl, but like big girl that still look like that you're still like, damn, I like her, I'll get with her. They'll act a certain way. But if you got like skinny, hot bitch attitude in now fat body, oh, you gotta go. Yeah. You can't have both. You can't have the world and eat it too.
And then when I say, and I say this much, like, it's different for each person what they consider big.
Yeah.
Like, cause what I may consider big, or what I may not consider big, somebody else may consider big.
150, too big. No, I'm playing with you.
That actually not.
I'm going for 150.
We had girl
160,
say about
170.
she big, and she said she 160 or 150. I'm like, girl, that's pick your little ass up. Talk about
Hell yeah. Hey, shit.
It also depends on like their proportions.
Right.
You know?
That's what she ain't understand. She talking, well, to me, I ain't big.
I'm
like,
5
well,
foot
to
200.
us, you
All
wanna
If you're a
get
fat,
your ass-
sweaty motherfucker, that's different.
Don't wait. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I'm still here for the big people.
Listen, go like this.
What?
I
Nah,
can't.
you good.
Yeah.
I can't hit on the sweat. Dude, I'll sweat for anything.
I mean, I do it too.
But I sweat too, so
No, I'm ridiculous. I'm like dripping sweat. I hate it. If I have one complex in my life, it's like I've heard, why do you sweat so much in my life? That I'm always like, I'm sweating. I'm like, don't look at me. I'm hideous.
If I get back to my
that's
workout
why-
regimen, I'll be like that too.
that's why I like the winter better. Cause I'm gonna sweat in the winter, I'm gonna sweat in the summer. But I'd rather be in the winter because it's less. Cause in the summer,
I just don't like the summer period. Fuck the summer. It'd be too hot here.
Really?
And we ain't got no motherfucking air conditioning.
I like the winter.
I love winter.
Well,
Oh,
I say
fall winter.
I can't
like-
be with you on that.
I like February to April. And then after that I like September to October.
There you go.
That's my time.
I'll take 7 days of 99 over this. I'll take a week straight of 99 and humid over
Hell
2
no.
days
Hell,
of this,
That's
bro.
the devil we talking
This,
to
this,
right here.
this,
Shit.
so, honestly, right now, it ain't that bad.
I hate it because
I got the damn window open.
Right.
dude, it's wet out. It's like salty. It sucks. You can't do nothing.
Beautiful outside.
The women are all bundled up. We don't need this, guys.
I get what you're saying. See, sundress season and all that shit good.
I wouldn't
But-
give a fuck. Some of these bitches be dressing like they don't need to be dressing like that.
Some
Like
of these girls are risking
got mechanic
pneumonia.
bodies out here with sundresses on. So it's a pro and a con of that. Some of them need to be bundled up.
No, ladies, less bundling. I'm with that.
I'm a face man anyway. Like if I like your face, I'll be like, hey, but then she could take off that coat and that motherfucker body look like.
But what if she got Taylor Swift body?
You know, I like
And she
skinny
cute.
girls. I like skinny girls.
That's too skinny. Have you seen her?
I like Taylor Swift.
Right. I like skinny girls.
That's too small for me.
I don't know if I would like. You know.
Have
I
you
like
seen
her.
my
She's
porn
cute.
tab
She look-
on-
No, I haven't, man.
I'm gonna show you.
I don't know. I'll go for a little Elvis, really thin, sharp nose, white girl. Love it.
Nah.
Love it.
I seen this one video of this skinny chick getting rotted out. I was like, how is that appeasing? She was so little.
Every time you say ride it out, I think of the ride that go down the street.
Right.
You just play up with
She
it.
getting rotted out. I'm like, I'm trying to think. Her name was like Pepper something.
Oh, Pepper. Or what? Piper Pierre, whatever fucking name is. The
Little
white
skinny.
girl.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
fucking little. Like
Piper
that
Perry,
shit
that's her
ain't-
name.
If I seen her, I'll be like, bitch, you look.
It's called Tiny 4K.
First of all,
Piper Perry.
she looked like a little girl.
Can't get it.
I can't go.
I do like an adult face. You know,
Right, they look like it.
She don't look like until you see her picture, it don't look like.
She cute. She look good.
I don't know. See, I'm pretty sure I would like her. It would take a lot for me to be like, no.
It's a no for me.
It's like Momo for me to be like, no.
We had the same argument about the skinny big head bitch Ariana Grande.
I used to think she was hot. No, I don't like her.
She got the body of a fucking 13-year-old. That's a no for me. You can't tell me.
Yeah, that's a bold statement, bro.
You can't tell me some.
That's controversial, dog.
She do. How is that controversial?
What? Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a no for me.
She look like
I get it.
counselor that be at school.
Brown nipples, everyone, because I know you're curious.
Listen,
She real petite.
I don't know. I can't get into it.
Yeah, she could.
Teach his own.
I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers.
Right there, she looks more grown up though.
Exactly.
But
what hair she do?
Yeah, what, they have her in pigtails and all that?
Yeah.
I can understand.
Yeah,
With the
see,
lollipop?
that's a fetish for them. They like that.
Is that a thing?
Like this is probably an old video you saw. Like that.
Guys, are we gonna? Because we can just sit here and do that.
I just want damn. No, yeah, you're right.
Skinny white women on the phone screen.
Hey, black women too. I don't discriminate. Latinas. Oh
But back to the is that controversial that Ariana Grande look like a younger than 20?
Oh no! She looks like a young girl, but everybody still thinks she's hot.
Show me your motherfucking birth certificate.
Some of these motherfuckers.
You know what's fucked up?
Some of these people I think are kind of like. I'm
gonna put you in a weird pickle, and I'm gonna try to. Ariana Grande looks younger than Danielle Brijoli.
Who is Danielle Brijoli?
Catch Me Outside girl.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at them,
she do.
I would say that probably yeah. In looks wise,
I'd say yeah.
That's what
if the Danielle chick never opened her mouth and it was just a picture, I probably would have thought she was older. But the fact that when she opens her mouth, I'm like, oh yeah, she's a young girl.
Exactly. So
well, and then when they tell you that's her age, you're like, oh right, that's a kid, it's a child.
Right. She act like a kid.
Yeah, well, but so do a lot of adults.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, so I don't know.
But I feel like I'm good. Even before I asked for the ID, I feel like I'm a good judge of character anyway.
Well, you can see it in like the voice or certain manner, like certain things. Like a very young girl, they'll have a different level of like self-confidence, or they'll think certain shit is sexy that's just not. Mm-hmm. Like they've got dumb ideas of what's sexy.
Right.
Yeah, they just have very childish, like they haven't been experienced.
Like that thigh gap shit. That shit is stupid to me.
Who?
That thigh gap shit. That shit is stupid to me.
Thigh gap?
Yeah, but I guess for some reason it's cute to have a gap when they standing. I don't know.
I'll tell you what. The only thing that bugs me as far as like women's legs go is like have you noticed some women that like, I don't know if it's that their pelvises are shaped weird, but they look like they're collapsing on themselves when they walk.
You talking about at the waist?
No. The legs, like right at the thighs. The thighs are like always mushed up together. It looks like their feet are this way and they're like waddling.
That's called knock knee.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Hey, that's a deformity, goddamn. Some people just knock. I know a girl that's pincher-toed and knock knee.
But I love
bowling.
It's all women. I've never seen knock knee dudes. I don't think.
Nah, yeah, I definitely seen it. But Brandon knock knee or pincher-toe, whatever the fuck.
Yes.
Yeah. Nah, he slew-footed.
Oh,
that motherfucker walk.
Yeah, his feet are like two fucking.
He walk like a walrus that be out there like this.
That's definitely how you walk. Your motherfucking feet be all pointed away from each other.
And we had this dude on my wrestling team at Gage. He was bow-legged as fuck. But he was a heavyweight division wrestler.
But I feel like guys do bow-legged. That happens. But I haven't seen the like... Because that's basically the inverse of bow-legged is that knock-knee nonsense. Yeah. It bugs me because girls would be like... You'll see them cute and you're like... You walk stupid though.
Most knock-knee
or them girls, they feet be like inward and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
It's like
that's what I'm saying.
But some girls do that shit to look like innocent or some shit.
I think they do try to make. I think some of them do force it on themselves.
One girl I do know, she's bow-legged, but her shit come in like this. I was like, what's wrong with your fucking legs? I'm like the parentheses.
I will say at 27. Most girls I know stopped doing that shit a long time ago. Standing with they.
Sometimes I don't know if they really do it on purpose. Some of them.
Girls really do make themselves suffer.
Yeah.
For like appearances, whether it's for men or whatever. they make themselves suffer. They do that like hard arch stuff until it becomes second nature. That seems painful, bro. Because they really, you can tell. Because
the
like
waist trainer is the biggest thing.
The ones with the little ass booties, but it's like it looks like a circle only because like her back is so.
Cause I had a conversation with a girl at one time, and she was telling me on the phone like she got her waist. I hadn't seen her in a while, so she's trying to give me a picture of her mentally or whatever. So I tell her like, you wearing waist trainers, you know that shit. This could bobblake your organs, and she was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "That shit shifts your organs and your insides."
Just like we do, isn't that right, guys?
Rearrange them guts.
Rearrange them guts.
Yeah, because that shit do push your shit.
Right.
Yeah.
She was like, "Really?" And she looked that shit up, called me back like 30 minutes later, like,
that
"I'm still gonna wear it." I'm
yeah,
like,
they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
It's the same
They
as
want
like
that
heels.
waist.
It's like the same as heels. It's like that's.
Yeah, I never understood heels.
I couldn't imagine hurting myself to look good.
Don't get the waist trainer. You could get it like it's a different type of waist. Like it's a belly burner and then there's a waist trainer.
Bitch, do some sit-ups.
I'm saying the belly burner is just you just put it around you. It don't shape you. The belly burner, you just put it around you. You work out. It just insulates the heat and it burns the fat off, whatever like that. The waist trainer shapes you. It actually shapes you.
Yeah,
that's why you gotta like really squeeze to put that bitch on, and that's what really shapes you. And I see it's a lot of professionals still wearing fucking waist trainers. I mean, yeah, the waist trainers like that, and that shit just be.
I don't know, man. Women are more beautiful than they ever are. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing, ladies. We appreciate.
I ain't saying stop.
We appreciate the sacrifice.
This is your body.
You don't have to do it, but we appreciate.
We just let you know what it do to you. That's like us if we keep shooting steroids in our dick or something. You know what I mean?
Well, it's the same as like truck drivers. Truck drivers, I think their like intestines start getting all wound up because they spend so much time sitting.
Because they can't drive. That's why they can't drive over 10 hours.
Yeah, it's bad for your organs. The same thing.
Yeah, Scott told us he was like, if he drive a certain amount of time, his truck is shut off.
Yeah, every truck, like it depends on what company you with. Owner operators don't have that problem, but the companies you cannot go over 10 hours. Your truck either shut off or like they'll let you know or some shit, but you cannot drive over 10 hours. You won't get paid for it or nothing like that. It just shut off. You gotta get up, get out the thing. You go to sleep, lay down, walk around, do what you gotta do, but you can't go over 10 hours. Because that shit is unhealthy for you. And that's why a lot of truck drivers do get fat. Because I played football with it was like 3 or 4 dudes that got fat because he stayed in Arizona and he was truck driving out there. He came back. The motherfucker was your size. He came back looking like me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You
still fast though. You still fast though. Shout out my nigga Glenn. He a Steelers fan. Antonio Brown, go dog. And Le'Veon Bell. Yeah, but
yeah. Keep your organs in check. Try to keep your organs where they belong.
Right.
Let's do our best, everybody.
Unless you got a man that's rearranging them guts.
The guts.
If you with that waist trying to get a dude to rearrange them guts back, baby, put my colon back there. All right.
Hell no. So I guess we can talk about this Steven Spielberg shit. He ain't really feeling Netflix winning.
He's not feeling no streaming.
But yeah.
No.
He don't want
He's partnered with Disney, but he's still against all that shit.
So basically, he doesn't like the fact that streaming services who release movies on their platform aren't necessarily held to the same rules in which they are.
And they winning awards, they winning Oscars
right,
and all this.
which is a good point. But I guess you can say, should the rules be changed for the big directors who, from Hollywood? Should the rules be changed for them to match what they allow Netflix to do, or should they change or hit up the streaming services like, listen, y'all got to follow these rules too?
Well, is he just upset that they're winning Oscars?
I think that's what it seemed like to me.
Steven Spielberg is an Oscar-winning director. This is the thing. He's from a time. He's 70-something years old.
Yeah.
He's from a time where before streaming, he had to do everything the hard way. This is before digital cameras.
No, I feel that. I get it.
He was on celluloid and shit me personally, I think that's why he's feeling like that.
He's just being, I miss the days when we played
so he has. So if you have a problem with the shift, this is what happened in the music industry as well. Mm-hmm. The old heads, the old guys had a problem with the shift in technology,
right,
and didn't adapt. So that's a Steven Spielberg problem, not a everybody else problem.
Well, maybe it's another problem because he's gonna make money from streaming anyway because they putting his movies
right.
on. He's partnered with Disney.
Well,
I think it's a personal. If it's not a business thing, it might be a personal thing with him. maybe.
That's why I think it might. It's like he said. It seems like it's just because of the Oscars, because it also did just happen. So it's a funny time for it to be coming out.
Because there has been a lot of films that's been snubbed over some of these Netflix movies.
Right, but he made a good point too. He said Netflix spends way more money rallying behind getting the Oscar, rallying their movies to get an Oscar. Like they spending $50 million, where Green Book spent $5 million.
Right.
But that's always been the name of the game. I mean, how many times can we go back to the Oscars where like some movie won over another, and behind the scenes we like it's just okay, yeah, you got with the right person, you bought them the right dinner, because I mean, how many times like didn't The Godfather lose? Like some movies like that are clear cut. There's so many Oscar winners that are completely gone, and there are so many classics that didn't win that it's kind of arbitrary anyway. I think that's always been a thing. I do think it seems like he's just been like, oh, those darn digital people can't stream. But what's the alternative?
I think he had. I feel like at least two of his points he made were on point, which is the rule that the 90-day rule. Netflix don't follow that shit.
It's a 90-day rule. Like.
So Netflix doesn't respect the 90-day theoretical window, meaning I guess they got to spend a certain amount of time
in theaters.
And then he said it only spent 3 weeks as a theoretical exclusive. So I guess where other movies, they have to be there for 90 days. Netflix, they don't necessarily follow that.
Well, and that's the case. He does have a point.
Yeah, good point.
Because all of the rest of if everybody else got to follow the rules, then why aren't they?
Well, I mean, what's the alternative though? Does he want Netflix to get their own Oscars?
No, he wants them to follow the rules at least.
All right, but I think Ava DuVernay, she had a point too. Like, if they're gonna be doing this, having this board meeting where Steven Spielberg can be there, then they need to have somebody who represent the creators be there too. Right. The independent creators to be there too, because the board meeting is just for everybody who like the Steven Spielbergs of the world. That's right, that's
maybe it's a thing. Like maybe they do that because because of the deadlines and content that the creators are doing. I don't know.
Well, then
it's just be they Netflix original content, right?
It seems like it's a Hollywood problem, though. If you want to go the theater route, then you do that. But you could also make a movie, have it in theaters for a short amount of time, and then be like, it's going straight to Netflix,
right?
Or it's going straight to this company, or we're going to stream it on our own website.
I see. Like I said, it's something that.
Well, it's not like Netflix wins a lot of Oscars every
right?
year.
Because Roma, I ain't never heard of Roma.
Yeah, Roma was on Netflix. That's a Netflix original, but that's more like a documentary type film.
Right.
That the dude Alfonso Cuarón, the Mexican guy, did for himself, and Netflix just picked it up,
right.
distributed. So
is that black and white movie about the Mexicans?
Yeah.
Boo. Looks dull as hell.
The dude is a beast because you know how hard it is. He won Best Director and Cinematographer in the same night. You know how hard that is? And he already had an Oscar for being directed back in Gravity.
I don't think I at least, I don't know about you, got the same admiration for that. Winning both of those, they don't mean shit to me.
I don't.
I'm just saying. That's why I said, do you know how hard it is?
I mean, it's just, nobody watched the movie. No one that I know cared about the movie.
I can't say nobody because people watched it. Like my cousin watched it.
And they was moved?
Yeah,
they made a profit off of it.
Yes.
Yeah, they made a lot of money.
I didn't see it.
Like I said, it wasn't for just anybody. It was for Mexican people. Mainly, he was showing something. I don't really know the plot of it because I didn't watch it. But the overall goal was to target something that's going on with a Mexican family or what Mexicans are going
I'm down. I'm done with all these. Look at the hardship of these people movies. I really am done with it, dude.
Hey,
I don't.
That shit sells.
I guess. Or they're at least embracing it because I don't think. If we're talking pure box office scores, there's movies that beat Roma for sure.
Oh yeah, no, because Roma was through Netflix.
I bet the Ted Bundy documentary did way better than Roma ever did.
I didn't see that shit.
Yeah, but I mean
documentary or
docuseries, isn't it?
You talking about one with Zac Efron or a biopic?
They did a documentary, then they did a
the documentary is more like his tapes or some shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I know that I think it was the documentary, like a docuseries, and they had a whole bunch.
You talking about the series with his lost tapes and shit? Yeah, that bullshit. It was boring. I thought I was gonna see some.
What, dead women?
No, some shit like something more interesting. It was shit we already knew about Ted Bundy.
I mean,
never hid the fact.
There's only so much to the story. They can't.
Exactly. There's so much to the story. Y'all showed everything. There was so much.
At this point, it's money grab.
Right. I mean,
the next generation,
all the lost tapes that they showed, motherfucker, that was already released to the public.
The next generation of little cuckoo kids who gonna grow up to be little serial killers got something to look up to.
I'll tell you what, the serial killers, that's a lost cause. The one that like weirds me out is the women, and there's still women talking about like, I would have gave it to Ted Bundy. Like, I would 10 out of 10 be dead.
Yeah, that's shit.
It's so strange.
Which we off camera.
It's so weird, and it's like, and if we want to look at another case of these women, they just love to embrace monsters. Right. That woman that bailed out R. Kelly.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, I think we talked about this on the last podcast episode too. And this one thing I'm gonna say. Then I'm gonna go. I got one more thing to say about this Steven Spielberg shit. The biggest supporters of R. Kelly have been the women.
Oh, it's crazy.
But I've seen people blame men for this dude. Like, we not putting money in this motherfucking pocket.
We don't. It's R. Kelly. I mean, they play him in the club to like juke and shit.
Even if he wasn't a pedophile, I'm not going to an R. Kelly concert.
No.
No. Yeah. Because that's not the taste of music.
Right.
I'll listen to him, but I ain't going to no concert. I'm not spending no money to go see him.
Right.
Nah.
At all. And just
Sean Paul.
That motherfucker. I don't understand shit he be saying, so I'm definitely not gonna pay no money to hear this nigga talking gibberish.
Man, mumble at me.
I guess you can't. But Elephant Man, Sean Paul, all of you can't answer that. None of them.
Man, hell no.
Elephant Man is ridiculous.
but on the issue of the Steven Spielberg not liking fucking with the streaming services, I think people will. Everything ain't black and white with that shit situation.
Yeah. What's his demands?
He just saying that he gonna go in front of the board and he gonna give his piece of why they shouldn't be considering streaming service movies
for the Oscars or any award.
For the Oscars.
Okay, for the Oscars.
For the Academy Awards.
So he's just trying to get them eliminated. Period.
Right.
Oh well.
But at the same time, it's two sides and they both got good points.
Good points.
So it's up to the board to say, how about we compromise? And I doubt they do that. I think they're gonna go with Spielberg because that's the dude.
Well, because the thing is, if they do that, the only thing they're gonna do is make it so that now we gotta watch the streamies. It's like that's gonna be they're just gonna have a big Netflix trophy.
Well, what they might do is they might just have Netflix,
and then I honestly
or Netflix have its own category.
No, hell no. They're gonna have them just follow the rules.
Right.
I guess that's the best thing they can do to settle both.
And then I never really gave a fuck about like these award shows due to the fact that I've seen independent movies that were great and better than some of the shit that gets these awards.
Yeah.
So it's like, why aren't these considered as the same as this?
I think
because of money.
Yeah.
That's why I don't give a fuck about the Oscars.
It's all just like exposure. Who gets exposed the most?
Because if I can pay my way to an award, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. It seems like that's what or they at least like kind of schmooze their way to an award.
That's why I understand. You want to win an Oscar one day, right?
It ain't my.
But that's as a filmmaker, that's something.
That's the ultimate achievement for a filmmaker. It's not my my purpose of why I want to be a filmmaker.
It's not my vision.
It's not why I want to be a filmmaker. It's just like I said, resume is damn near everything in the film industry. Because if you don't have a lot on your resume, you won't be getting like a lot of gigs. To be honest with you, like that's a cold hard truth about the film industry.
And that's why I'm a big supporter of doing it yourself. If you ain't got the resume, you gotta do it yourself.
But every once in a while, you do catch lightning in a bottle, like that whole The Room thing. Like that shouldn't have that became a cult classic.
I like
and it's like
you can do it like
it happens.
Like we doing it ourselves, but when we want to go past what we trying to do, we gotta like get big with other companies. I mean,
suppose that's certainly one way to do it.
And I won't mind taking an investment if their vision matches mine. If they
when you partner with them, they can't have no creative vision or what they
How much do I have to pay you?
If it's distribution, it'll be different. Like that's when negotiations get fall out. But like if we partner, like if I partner with another film company to help me shoot using gear and all like that, they can't fuck with my vision really.
Right.
But when they come to like distribution, when I want to like talk to Columbia to distribute my film, that's when the shit can like really fall out. Or if they talking with me trying to help me film, they want to help me film, and
then with filmmaking, it's just figuring out how to create a stream of income outside of what Hollywood does.
Which is the independent
which
circuit.
is possible. It's just getting people to care about independent films more. That's what it is.
Or get picked up by Netflix.
Yeah, that too.
Well, no, but you can just sell on Amazon, can't you? You can just rent and sell on Amazon.
So the thing would be, you have to be a good filmmaker to just have your work fucking
speak for itself.
Basically, yeah, like, cause we could put it on Amazon, we could, promote it, do all this and that. If it's no good,
but even if it's good, it may not sell if you ain't marketing it properly.
That too, but yeah, if it's great though, like word of mouth travels fast, like especially with social media now. Put that shit up, we promote it right, of course, right. Yeah, it's gonna get even further. But like say, like my favorite, I always like going back to him, David F. Sandberg. They did Lights Out. That shit started as a short film. All he did was put it on Vimeo, because Vimeo's for filmmakers, and he somehow got uploaded to YouTube through somebody else. I think he did it too. I think he did Vimeo and YouTube, but it just kept sharing until it got at James Wan face. You know what James Wan is?
No.
He did Fast and Furious 7. He did Dead Silence, The Conjuring. He created The Conjuring and all like that. Got in his face, and then he offered him to shoot Lights Out. He offered to make Lights Out a feature film. Then he went and directed Annabelle 2. Now he directing Shazam.
Okay. But you also can consider Sandberg as the exception, because everybody ain't gonna get that same.
No, it's not. That's a hope and a prayer.
But that's what I'm saying. Your movie could be very good, great, but when you're on an independent circuit, I think whether you rap, whether you paint, whatever you're doing that's independent, you have to learn the business side of things, learn marketing, study that shit. You on the toilet taking the shit, you better be reading a fucking article about what ways to market your product.
I always feel awful whoring myself out. Like, I barely share stuff about my own show. I hate it. I like doing this. Like, I'll come out and like say that I'm on it. And, but as far as like my own social media or all that, I kind of go radio silent.
I get what you're saying, but if you got a plan or a vision for say 5 years down the line, shut that shit, man. You got to sell yourself. People buy more than anything. People will buy into you before they actually give a fuck about your shit on YouTube.
That's pretty true. That's really true. So that's why, like, if people like you, that's when they'll start being like, "Oh, I'll see what they make." Right. I like what they make. Let me see.
Look at all these great movies. They market good. Some of them. The best ones market great. You know what I mean? Like they should be every fucking where. Like,
because there's plenty of movies that suck and they've sold a lot.
Exactly. Are we excited about this new James Cameron thing?
What, Avatar or?
That Angel movie? What is it called?
Yeah, he produced it. Yeah.
The Battle Angel.
Battle Angel.
It was an anime at first, and I seen it. I'm not excited for it.
No, but
you don't think it's gonna be the next like Avatar, like big scale, huge?
First of all, he produced that. He just produced it because he likes shit like that.
Oh, he didn't direct.
No, yeah, it did good in the honestly, box office though.
Oh, it's out. Okay, I didn't even know it was out. I really don't, but it's. I mean,
I haven't
seen his name, you get excited.
I haven't seen an anime in years, so I would have to go back and watch. Cause it wasn't even my favorite anime, to the truth. I watched it a long time ago when I was a shorty.
I like the effects of it.
But the movie, the way the movie,
idea freaks me out.
The way the movie looks, I'm just like, I had to see. I reserve my judgment until I watch it. That's what I'm.
How you feel about his Avatar sequels? He dropping.
They're making another Avatar.
I think they make it three
what?
or 4.
How long are they
taking?
Them
all back to back. That's why it took him so long. He make Avatar since 2009. He been working on. What is it? 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, you gotta speed up there, champ. You don't even know if the second one's gonna be a hit. You really rolling the dice on this one.
I ain't give a fuck for the first one.
The first one did so good.
It was crazy long, but you can't keep dropping them every year.
I like the idea, but I'm just saying it just. I every time I would try to get to the end, I'll make it to like the middle maybe.
Also, I think the reason Avatar was huge, it was because it was such a technological like leap forward.
It was a good story.
It was a story we already had seen before, but
it's the Native American story, but on another planet.
Yeah, but
it's a good concept.
But no, the shooting of it, the amazing colors and the whole that's what made it big. But it was because, but it was like a big leap in technology and what we can do as far as filmmaking. I don't think if you're shooting them all back to back, you're not gonna be able to hit us with that same like, look how amazing this whole thing is.
He promises something more innovative with shooting for IMAX, because all of them gonna be in IMAX, and he said he promised something more innovative with the IMAX. He's shooting them all back to back, but they're gonna be released 2 years apart, I think.
But that's what I'm saying. The technology can only move so far in that time.
But
so
shit, he made it move further when he shot Avatar, because I think the 3D, he did something with the 3D technology.
Well, yeah, but this means it's gonna be stagnant from 2 to 5. That technology, like, it's gonna be pretty much the same.
Well, we don't know, because he might do something different in terms of
maybe he's in contact with the aliens. Did you guys see Alex Jones on Joe Rogan?
No.
Jesus.
Oh
Christ.
man, fuck! What the fuck does I seen the clip?
Dude, it's so you have to watch it. I can't even.
I can't watch.
Bro,
I
it's impossible to not watch. I'm telling you.
I've seen at least 3 clips, and I'm like.
But which ones did you see? The one where I gotta be honest with you.
He talking about the government and listen. My thing is, this is why I changed my mind on. I used to be a believer of it is no problem having a conversation with certain people.
Okay.
Now I'm under the belief like these people don't deserve a fucking platform. He fucking stupid.
I don't know, man. I feel like we got worse people talking out there, and I think honestly, the problem with Alex is he'll throw in the word like alien, and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, Alex? Aliens? But if you don't get so hung up on the exact words and think about it metaphorically, I can rock with him a little bit. Cause look,
to me, it's act.
He's definitely putting on something. Yeah, he's definitely putting on a little more sour cream on that.
That's why when he wants to come with this, I'm exposing or I'm giving you the truth sort of situation, or his words he pushes his words as some type sort of truth. So when you putting on such an act, you a character. I can't believe your words is any type of truth.
I think because like he'll have so many things that are right, and then he'll make certain leaps where you're just like, oh, you kind of lost me. But he talks about things where if you look at him, you're like, okay, that checks out scientifically. Like the fact that NASA was ran by Nazis, that's a fact. Operation Paperclip happened. They the Americans after World War II. They brought in all the Nazi scientists because they were like amazing. Dude, Germans are amazing engineers.
Shit, all these motherfuckers outside the U.S. are.
Well, yeah, but Germans, look at Audi, Porsche, all these cars. They're really amazing, top of their class, super well engineered, super efficient. So NASA was like, America was like, we need them. Russia was too. They said that we need them. So von Braun, he directed the moon landings. Yeah. He was a Nazi. He's got buildings.
He was a Nazi, or he was simply
he was a Nazi scientist.
Okay.
So he worked for them.
Was it by force or was it?
I would believe it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it was by choice. I mean, either way, he was for a fact, and they brought in thousands. So he'll bring up all these things that you're like, you can look up and you're like, well, that's true, but then he makes the leap of he was basically saying all the technology is brought in by aliens because they have all these scientists are taking massive doses of LSD and ayahuasca and they're meeting with the demons and the demons are...
Yeah, I seen that shit. I was like, he was talking about aliens from a different dimension.
Okay.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Now, this one, I'm going...
Now, and another thing is, the way you deliver your message matters.
Yeah, his delivery is a bit tough.
It's horrible. Not just a bit tough. That shit is horrible.
It is a bit rough if you don't really know him and know of him. You're like, what the fuck is this guy? He just yelled. You didn't see he was telling Eddie Brock, choke me out. He was telling him to choke him out.
I had never heard of this Alex Jones character until 2017.
Really?
And if you ask a lot of people from my neighborhoods, they will tell you, who the fuck is Alex Jones?
Well, I feel like I'm
because a lot of us aren't his demographic. Only reason I know about him because of YouTube, because I do deep dives and I go looking for shit on YouTube.
Full disclosure, bro, I went on at least a year and a half where I religiously daily listen to Alex, straight up, and it's like it is what it is. You start changing, eventually you're like, dude, I'm going just as crazy as Alex. Right. I'm yelling.
That's why I said I can't listen to this guy.
I would absolutely suggest microdosing Alex Jones.
I've watched a video from him, and I've tried to see some sort of logic behind maybe I should watch more, but that one video, I forget what it was about, but I was like, the logic behind this is then you scamming people at the end of your fucking videos. We're selling these products that really don't.
InfoWarsStore.com, we have the best supplements in America.
Yeah,
Ultimate Vitality. Happy.
He's scamming anybody who scam their audience ain't meant to be respected.
Okay, so let me ask you how you feel about this. So apparently he said, I do suggest you watch the Joe Rogan thing. At least give it a couple hours. I'm telling you.
Damn, how long is it?
It did, I think, 4.
Shit.
Oh, fuck that.
I'd give it an hour and a half. Give it until Eddie gets in. Cause like that, I think before Eddie Bravo goes in, cause once Eddie Bravo gets there, they kind of go completely space aliens. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying before that? Alex Jones.
You said give Alex Jones a chance.
Yeah,
give at least that interview a chance.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh, but he was saying anybody that does drugs like DMT or psychedelics, a lot of times they'll tell you like they all saw the same thing, and that's weird.
I never took them shit.
Well, no, but like if you talk to him, like Joe Rogan, I listen to him a lot, and he does that shit. He does a whole bunch of psychedelics. Yeah. And the government absolutely does research on psychedelics, like LSD, all that.
They had a whole lab where they test that shit on people.
Yeah, of course they do. It'd be foolish not to.
Keep going.
Okay. So it's very weird when everybody that's doing this drug comes up with the same story. You can choose to believe it's real or not, but the theory is like these drugs are taking a filter off of your eyes. And you're saying
showing you something,
you something that's always been there.
Kind of like in Batman when he deal with Scarecrow.
Sort of.
When he spit that drug in his face.
I suppose. But I
don't. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
When Batman Begins.
I didn't watch Begins. I like The Dark Knight. Dark Knight was fun. I like Arkham City.
You've never seen Batman Begins, but you've seen The Dark Knight.
Yeah. I think I started the.
Get out. How the hell you watch Batman Begins and not see Dark Knight? How the hell?
I was too busy watching Alex Jones on Joe Rogan about the same amount of time.
Yeah, but
and
then I'm trying to think. He said something one time, and I was like, "What the fuck?" He said something that rubbed me the wrong way. It was something racial, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm done."
Was he yelling?
Yeah, I'm like, "Yeah, I'll pass." Because a lot of times I don't get offended. Dude can say whatever the fuck he want, but if I'm not gonna sit here and listen to a motherfucker who I feel like has no logic, it just seems like there's no point to the madness. I'm serious.
No, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking.
It just seems like there's ain't no point to the madness. So I can't sit there and be losing brain cells trying to figure out what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, I feel like you're really short selling him. Because the things that he gets upset about, like, are things that we all should get upset about. Like, he'll at least hit you with a few things that you can verifiably look up and be like, well, that's true.
Well, I'll put it to you like this then. If 10% of what he's talking about makes sense, and then the 90% is just dumb shit, is he worth listening to?
That's arguable. I mean, it depends what the 10% is. Yeah. It depends on whether you can parse through what is the nonsense and what's not. Right. That's a fair point.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alex Jones, look him the fuck up when you're free time.
I just watched the interview. It's hilarious. He's a crazy dude, man.
You don't want to know that.
No dad.
Well, he just hollered at me.
We could talk about ayahuasca. I've never done none of that shit either. I'm scared.
LSD?
Yeah, I don't do hallucinogenics.
Most I did is smoke weed and drink. That's all.
I don't like that. I
took a Flintstone vitamin pill.
Stupid shit, but man, I'm gonna call this a day. I actually am hungry.
Yeah.
So why?
Yeah, I ain't eat shit today.
That's lit.
That and the camera about to max out in a minute.
Oh, it is? Right. Oh well, this is Third Post Media. This is Jason
Gutierrez. Check me out at Bassami Sosa on Twitter. The show is Debate 708. That's me and my friend Richard Lively. At Inconsistency Show on YouTube to see Inconsistency. I'll put something out very soon. I'm very glad you guys had me on, man. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you for coming. Good conversation.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Sometimes we done got some drive.
We got to do a podcast where we talk about one topic the whole time.
What?
No, just for one time.
I feel like the bigger the group, the harder it is to do it.
I don't know.
I mean, because you can, it's just breaking down every aspect of that topic.
You have to
Exactly,
really
that's why I
start.
feel like
You have to
it'd be-
write it out.
Because
First.
it'll be research involved.
Yeah,
say
you have
say
to
we
write it
had
down
like a
first.
round table and we all just talk about porn the whole hour.
Well, yeah, porn, I guess, is an easy one to do it.
I'm just
in,
saying, example. Damn,
Right.
open your mind.
Yeah, it has. Well, I'm creative. I'm Curtis. Yeah, I'm finna call myself Created by Curtis. And that might well be my name, shit.
Right, your mama finna rename you.
No,
For
but
the Forget I
follow
did.
me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Created by Curtis. Go to createdbycurtis.com. Check out my t-shirts. About to put another new one out next week.
Check him out on Reddit too. He out there, he shaking ass. On Reddit.
Yeah, that. Yeah, follow. Matter of fact, follow Third Post Media on Reddit, YouTube.
We on Reddit?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Matter of fact, this gonna be on Reddit.
Follow on Reddit. Hey Reddit.
Twitter, Facebook, Third Pulse Media.
Follow me, Donovan's Keeper on everything, and Derrick A. Turner's on Facebook, and Third Post Media Instagram. You already know how we are. New series gonna be coming soon.
Oh, talk show coming soon.
Yep. And the film gonna be dropping eventually.
Right.
Awesome,
All right.
man. Thanks, guys.
Don't get up yet. Wait till you cut it off. Go.
It's all-
Now you can get it.